Okay, y'all. So I saw this really funny interview moment with Emilia Clarke. And I was like, I gotta talk to the girls. I gotta tell y'all. So let's get into it. Before I start, I just want to let you know that a couple years back, I released an ebook called Zoraxia Wrath of the God King. It's black queer fantasy, got a dragon in there, got powers, we got, another planet, we got cultures, we got kingdoms and stuff. So it's like, I wrote it, I did my thing. It was a couple years ago though. And so I recently put out the audiobook for it where I'm narrating. So if you want to check that out, links will be in the description box. I put up the first 3 chapters for free on my YouTube channel here, so you can check it out before you go over to the full audiobook and get your life. But yeah, it's wherever you listen to audiobooks at Audible, Apple, iTunes or whatever. Links, like I said, links in my description. So if you like I said, black queer fantasy, you want to check it out, you want to support me, please do so and let me know what you think as I work on the sequel to this book. Okay, I really want it to be out before the end of the year, like I said, or the beginning of next. So yes, check that out. So Emilia Clarke was on the carpet talking with Access Hollywood, of course, promoting Secret Invasion, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And she was asked a couple questions that I thought that y'all would really like to hear her answers to. So first she was asked who would win, Mother of Dragons or Nick Fury? And you can listen to what she said here.
Let's be real. Nick Fury is a gentleman, and he would understand that my dragons can burn anyone to the ground. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of like, I see what you're doing here, but I know that you're going to want to, yeah.
You're just saying you can kick his ass.
Yeah. I reckon what would happen is we would just get on really well and then take over the whole world.
And, I agree. She said Nick Fury is a gentleman, and he would understand that my dragons could burn anyone to the ground. And I love that Emilia said my dragons, because it just shows how much of a connection she had or has to Daenerys Targaryen. And it's just like, of course. Nick Fury couldn't even survive fighting against more than half the fucking Avengers. So, and y'all could be mad about it, whatever. He stood no chance against the Mother of Dragons, the fucking breaker of chains, Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea. Like, don't play with her! I love her so much. But yeah, she eventually said, of course you gotta balance it out, because she's promoting for a Secret Invasion. She said they would basically get on really well and take over the world together. I'd love to see that, but let's be real, Nick Fury would be... Honestly, I just thought about that. Nick Fury would be a really amazing Hand of the Queen. Don't you think? I think Nick Fury would be a really good Hand of the Queen. Like, he would get a lot of shit done, and he would encourage her to do the things that are hard or make the difficult choices. He would kind of guide her. I think he would be a good, right hand kind of man kind of thing. But when it comes to the Khaleesi, you know what I mean? When it comes to the Queen of Marine, don't play with me. Oh my God, I'm about to get mad thinking about season 8 again. Again. But also, she was asked another question, which I thought was really cool, and I thought y'all would like to hear the answer to this one as well. Emilia Clarke, in the same interview, was asked if she would ever return to the Game of Thrones universe. She said very promptly, I really don't think so. That's what she said. And I'm going to say one more time that I absolutely cannot stand Dan and Dave at all, because y'all done traumatized my girl to the point where she don't even want to return. Y'all traumatized her ass so bad. I can only imagine her reading them fucking scripts of the last season and thinking that everybody was gonna hate her ass. And we're not. We're gonna hate the writers. We're gonna hate how the writers treated these female characters. Brienne, oh my God. Y'all done threw Arya out there after building up so much tension between the Night King and Jon. Oh my God! I'm about to start ranting. But, you know what I mean? She said that she really doesn't think so. Also, she said she obviously she's talking about Daenerys. Daenerys had such a good run. I don't think anything was left on the table. Hell yeah, nothing was left on the table. Nothing was left in King's Landing. Nothing was left in the fucking throne room, because apparently Drogon was, he was anthropomorphized and just so well that he knew that the fucking throne was the issue and not Jon Snow, who was standing right above his dead mama. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, of course she doesn't want to come back because y'all tried her ass. But I would just like to say that, Emilia, if you want to, I don't know, maybe you could do something with the girlies who write, what you call it? It's like fan fiction. Yes, fan fiction. Because dumb people, I done watched YouTube series of alternate endings that, like, creators online have created, and it was so much better than whatever the fuck Dan and Dave were going through. So maybe you could work with the fan fiction girlies and give us something that we need. I don't know. I can understand you being traumatized by the event, but girl, you will always be Daenerys, and we will always bend the knee. Like, that's just it. They can tweet, they can say what they want, but that's my mama. Like, we are going to bend the knee to Daenerys Targaryen. I don't know what you think this shit is. Girl, but what, So, yeah, I just thought that was, like, a little fun little moment of Emilia. And Emilia is just so, like, she's hilarious, and she just seems like the sweetest person ever in these interviews. Anytime I hear her talk about anything, so it's just really fun. So now I guess we could switch a little bit over to Secret Invasion. Remember Emilia's character in this show, right? When talking about the show and Emilia Clarke's character, Discussing Film says this: Emilia Clarke brings a lot of heart and compassion to, of course, this character where she's playing Talos' estranged daughter, as well as a bit of edge, as she harbors like some resentment for Fury and her father. The reason why she's a little pissed at Fury is for not keeping his promise to establish a new home for the Skrulls following the events of Captain Marvel. And then she's also mad at her own father for not being as upset about this whole situation as she is. So I think that's a really cool, place to put a character. And, you got Emilia Clarke acting, so she's going to do what actresses do, But from my understanding, Secret Invasion is getting mixed reviews as a whole show. Like, they said that Emilia Clarke was doing the damn thing, and she's like, talented. She's talented, and that Marvel is lucky to have her. That's what a lot of the the reviews are saying. But it's giving a bit of mixed reviews, and I am not surprised at this with the way that a lot of these Marvel shows are constructed. Is given like a level higher than CW sometimes, with the plot at least. And it seems like they don't know what the fuck they doing sometimes with these Disney Plus shows. Marvel, I don't know what's going on. Some of them have been really fun to watch. Really, I like Loki, I like WandaVision, I like, you know what I mean? I like but a lot of them have been very much like, okay. I don't know how else to describe it, but that, like, okay. Some Marvel content, like, oh my god, one of the things that have been really disappointing to me was Thor: Love and Thunder. The new Ant-Man movie, I was just like, girl, what is this, honey? So I don't know why Marvel, just for the last couple of whatevers, they've been giving me very hit and miss kind of tease. And this show, apparently, from the reviews that I've been seeing, is kind of the same way. And so The Verge says this: had this concept been teased out elsewhere within the MCU, it would likely carry more weight here. Instead, though Secret Invasion often feels like the product of Marvel suddenly remembering the Skrulls and retroactively trying to make this story feel like the natural progression of Nick Fury's larger arc. And also, I heard it's not even 10 episodes, so it's just like, yeah, I'm sure y'all rushed through some shit. The Hollywood Reporter said, through 2 episodes, the series itself is a disappointment. A tremendous cast led by Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Olivia Colman, and Don Cheadle keeps things generally watchable. And when they're given the opportunity to interact, you can spot the best version of the show, but for the most part, Secret Invasion is more dour and even dull than one might expect, blah, 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 blah. Discussing Film talks about some positives of it, where it's like, oh, it's grounded, there's atmospheric tension. They say Secret Invasion has something that has been sorely lacking in a lot of the Disney Plus Marvel series, a good balance of style and genuine wit. But then it says that some of its political themes and sentiments are just not explored with or particularly well or given much depth. This is definitely a bit worrying, but considering we've yet to see which direction the story at large will take, it's worth giving Secret Invasion the benefit of the doubt. That's what they're saying. Another concerning element is that Secret Invasion is indeed only 6 episodes. Oh shit. Though each episode's runtime rounds out to about an hour in length, there is seemingly still so much ground to cover. You can't help but think if, like most of the Disney Plus MCU shows that came before it, Secret Invasion will rush towards its conclusion and won't manage to stick the landing. Hopefully this won't be the case, and the series will have a satisfying enough conclusion that properly positions Nick Fury for his appearance in the Marvels later this year. So it's just like, I'm from some of the publications that do their thing, and some of the sources, you know, them online sources that be having like the tea. So from my understanding, is giving mixed reviews. Now, I don't know how to say this, but it's just like, girl, Marvel, y'all gotta get y'all shit together, especially because DCU was over here like, James Gunn trying to get that shit. I'm just like, what's the tea? Like, y'all have to get y'all shit together. I don't know why sometimes I feel like these MCU Disney Plus shows, they just like trailers for a movie, or you see what I'm saying? It's not a complete story. They just rushing some shit out, 6 episodes, girl, to just say, hey, okay, well, you gotta watch the Marvels, or hey, you should have gone to watch Captain Marvel or something like. It's just like, I wish that these shows or whatever y'all do, every piece of work that y'all do just was able to stand alone by itself as good work, as, you know, it shouldn't feel rushed. And people saying it's the way that people are describing it, the way that certain publications are describing it, is exactly the same kind of feeling that I get watching some other MCU shows. And I'm like, it doesn't have to be this way. Y'all have so much money. Like, why y'all doing this? So I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. Like I said, these people who reviewed it, these publications, I think they got access to 2 episodes and that was it. So this is really just the beginning. We don't know what the tea is, but I mean, if it follows the MCU's kind of trend when it comes to these trailer ass, like some of this is giving half-ass like Disney Plus shows, it's not gonna make me feel good. It's not gonna make me feel good. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think's going on. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all so much, and I'll catch y'all later.